Buffalo Soldier, the song for the ones still marching. There are battles louder than gunfire. The ones inside your rent notice, inside your silence. The ones where you wake up each morning and fight just to stay human. He was a Buffalo Soldier, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. An African proverb says, even the best cooking pot will not produce food. Bob Marley didn't write for the rich or the relaxed. He wrote for the tired, the displaced, the ones carrying more than anyone sees. Buffalo Soldier still lives, because the fight still lives. And for many, survival itself is a daily miracle. And is written, we are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 8. The Buffalo Soldiers were stripped of home and dignity, yet still told to serve. Black men used to build a land that never intended to give them one. And Marley, himself a son of colonization, understood that pain. The pain of being born into a war you never chose. They will fight against you, but they shall not prevail. Jeremiah 1 verse 19. In a dim 1980 concert, warm stage lights cut through smoke. Bob Marley steps to the mic. Somewhere in that crowd stood David. David had reached his limit. His mom's been sick. His brother locked up for a crime he didn't commit. His dreams? Shrinking every day. He worked, prayed, waited. Nothing changed. He'd started to wonder if God had left him behind. That night, he bought one ticket he couldn't afford. Not to escape, just to remember he was alive. An African proverb says when the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Bob begins the song, David's eyes close. And then it came, not just a beat, not just a chorus, a confirmation. Buffalo Soldier, dreadlock Rasta. It was like someone finally gave his suffering a name. He wasn't just David. He was a survivor, a fighter, a man beaten, not broken. That stage became his sanctuary. That song, a scripture. And is written, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. You don't have to wear a uniform to be a soldier. Anyone who wakes up every day and refuses to give up, that's a Buffalo Soldier. Anyone who keeps singing in the storm, anyone who forgives in famine, is part of this army of the broken strong. Remember, no matter how long the night, the day is sure to come. David is older now. He's standing in front of a group of teenage boys in a community center. They told him he'd never make it. But here he is, teaching boys just like him how to stand up in a world that tries to keep you on your knees. And he tells them, you're not weak. You're not forgotten. You're just in a battle you didn't choose. Just for you to know, David have fought the good fight. David have finished the race. And David have kept the faith. 2 Timothy 4 verse 7. So maybe Bob wrote it for them. But maybe he wrote it for you too. Not because your life is easy, but because your life means something even in its mess. The only question is, if this hits something real for you, like, share, subscribe, not just to grow this channel, but to keep these stories alive. And in the comments, tell me, which artist do you want me to break down next? Whose truth do you think the world forgot?